It's Week 12 of the National Football League, and the spotlight is on Roquan Smith, whose season total sits at 61 tackles coming into this one. It's the Ravens and the Chargers on Monday night.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. So good to have you on board with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen here. Greg, you look at the marquee, and it's a lot of offensive stars here. I'm looking at the other side. Defenses better show up here if you want to walk out with a win.
Yeah, I think the burden, of course, lies on the players, particularly the players in the secondaries of both of these teams. They're going to have moments where they've got to win one-on-one, as you said, against some of the top offensive skill players in the league. But I also feel like there's a lot on...
A perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go here on Monday night. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chargers led out by Justin Herbert in his 5th season out, Greg, as the Charger QB, a guy we saw win the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2020.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse.
The wide receiver carries on the end around.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Ravens led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, Lamar Jackson, already season 7. Greg, he's won a couple of MVPs, and he's as talented as we see in the league.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
2nd down, Jackson. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and short, Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. 18 yards on the connection. Good for a Raven 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage? Yes as well. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll motion over Flowers. Jackson now on 2nd down. It's caught. That's Deontay Johnson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Our run play. This is Hill. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Chargers offense is going to take over now for the 2nd time. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. He'll get that to his new target this season, DJ Chark. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Tight end, the motion man to the right. Now it's Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line. But the official signal, he's got enough for the 1st down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to Dobbins. A pickup there of 13. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the 1st possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On play action. Now Herbert. That one knocked away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And that is going nowhere fast. Disastrous play, a big loss. 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Herbert. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Tylan Wallace now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run here with Hill. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
He'll try to run for it. Woo! And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. On 1st and 10, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Andrews is able to pick up that 1st down, and it's just so nice to see him back on the field. He had that brutal leg injury a year ago. He had over 500 yards in just 10 games, so the production is still there. He's always going to be one of Lamar Jackson's favorite targets, and I can tell you what, they're excited to have him back in the lineup.
Bateman is the motion man. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Jackson. To the tight end, Likely. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. 3rd and a yard. Here's Hill. He's got the 1st down. They'll bring him down at the 28. But the sticks will move. 1st down picked up on the ground. Throwing Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the Chargers' 24-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He'll tuck it and take off. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
There is his tight end, Disley. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
Now it's the former Raven. That's Gus Edwards. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Open man is the tight end, Disley. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
And the Chargers first down.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 3-all is the score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A run with Dobbins. And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. That's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
He connects with Disley. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. A 1st down throw for Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Bateman is the motion man. He'll get this out wide. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He'll drop this one down to Hill. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the ground, they'll go with Hill. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. Here's 3rd and 7. In motion comes Andrews. on third down. Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Here's Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Denzel Perryman. And the Chargers will take over here just past the 30.
And at this point on the sideline, like, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The Ravens offense. And Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. And he is right up there in touchdown passes, as you see on that graphic, currently 2nd in the NFL at this point in the season. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Bateman is the motion man. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on 3rd down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a yard as he steps out of bounds. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. The motion man is Johnson. 2nd down, Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Jackson going to keep it himself. And he will do it himself. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. The ability for the quarterback to run with it. Greg, great choice there as he gets in the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, what makes the zone read so effective down near the goal line is it forces the defense to account for an extra player. In this case, it's the quarterback. And when he sees that end crash, he pulls it, and he's able to take it in himself.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, this is Jalen Reagor. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chargers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing now is Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. He's got it. That's a 1st down. Across midfield and down to the 47-yard line.
The Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Herbert keeping it on the zone read. Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup.
6-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun now for Herbert. To the left side. Catch made by McConkey.
These are the play calls, Mike, that often...
John Harbaugh not a fan of that call. And out comes the challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Tight end motioning left. Herbert gonna go on 4th down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
The Ravens offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. As we check the league leaders in passing yards, you can see he is right up there among the best in the NFL. On play action, here's Jackson. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. Jackson now on 2nd down. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes,
and he will score. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens move out in front by the score of 17-3. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now, Herbert. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there for the sack.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Herbert. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Back out is the reigning MVP of the league, Lamar Jackson, and the rest of this Baltimore offense. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. A run now on 2nd down. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Brought in by the tight end, Andrews. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. And a pretty good punt there. A fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. There is his tight end, Disley.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
He's going to run it. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. That is caught by Chark. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
1st and 10. Throwing again, Herbert. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and the big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis, where it was the visiting Lions who come in and get the road victory. Jared Goff leading the charge as his guys up their record to 10-1 now. From there, we head up to Wisconsin to check out the Packers at home in Lambeau. And it was the visiting San Francisco 49ers that come in and get the victory. Brock Purdy strong in the victory as it pushes his guys back above the 500 mark on the year. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie, see what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. Russell Wilson getting the job done again as the win moves his guys to a terrific 9-2 on the year. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach, second half drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. This returnable for Wallace. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Ravens offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. Play action now. Jackson. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Off the play fake. Jackson. Taking off. He'll try to get there. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the 1st down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Oh, run play. This is Hill. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. It's the tight end Likely in motion. From the gun, Jackson. To the tight end Likely. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On third down, Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. 14 on the pickup. First down, Baltimore.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Bateman is the motion man. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Now it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. In motion comes Andrews. To the air one more time with Jackson. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Baltimore.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This will be returnable for Rager. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Pistol here for Herbert. He connects with Disley. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 34-yard line.
Now Herbert. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. On play action, now Herbert. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control. And now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike. And now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens tack on one more to their lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Herbert. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. 3rd and long. Herbert. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Wallace now on the return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Ravens offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll begin here on the ground. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Ravens bring their punt team out. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. Greg, sitting up here with you, this is not the same energy we saw from this team at the start of the game. How much has the defense kind of sapped it out of them?
Oh, I think it's a big factor in this game. And when you start taking the ball away at the rate that they have today, it takes a lot of the confidence out of the offense. And I think that's the body language that you're referring to. There is a lot of doubt creeping in to this offense. And it's almost becoming to the point where you don't want to be the guy with the ball because you're afraid you're going to give it up. And when it gets to that, man, as an offense, you're in trouble.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Throwing, Herbert. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. 12 yards on that hookup. It's good for a Charger first down.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll give it to Dobbins. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Now, Herbert. Quick throw, taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third and 6.
Here's Herbert. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, L.A.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing now is Herbert. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and
Here's a 2nd and 9.
44-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Herbert to the air again. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Now Herbert again. To the goal line and in. DJ Chark. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the 30-yard line.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Here's 3rd and 2. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson on 3rd and 2. He's got his man complete to Johnson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll run here with Hill. And a good run there to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. Ravens sending the punt team out there. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and we come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. To throw is Herbert. There is his tight end, Disley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Now it's Herbert. Open man's got it. That's Chark. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Herbert. Pass brought in by Chark. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
At the 36-yard line.
Herbert to the air again. He's going to look downfield for Chark. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
The Chargers 1st down.
Throwing again, Herbert. He's going to tuck it and go. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Shotgun now for Herbert. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion right. Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Ravens' 27-yard line.
Moving the tight end right. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. This one complete right side. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd down, 3 to go. Herbert to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. He's going to have that 1st down, gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. Quick throw here is complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 12-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Herbert. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Pat McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Here's Hill. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Jackson now on 2nd down to the tight end Likely. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. They'll motion over Flowers. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still first down.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll find Hill out of the backfield. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack. You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
The Chargers offense ready to get back to work. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. Herbert. This one complete to Palmer. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Coming free is Chark. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. DJ Chark. Touchdown, L.A. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And
oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but their execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. His drive will start on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On the ground, they'll go with Hill. And he's going to be very close to a first down. That's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Good work on the ground. He's got it. First down. Up at about the 42. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night from SoFi.